Hello, hello everybody. Angie here. I am coming on to do my collage make for hashtag Faith-Filled Collaging 2025, a faith-filled collaging series that myself here on YouTube as well as Anna G over at Making Joyful Journals has created for the entire year. We are doing 2 collages a month, bi-weekly, and we post our videos on every other Wednesday. It is just a way to stay creative, but just get in the Word a little bit more and, just combine the 2 loves that we have. And yeah, just have a good time. Nothing too serious. We supply a selection of random prompts for you to get started with, and then anything else that you want to include in that collage is completely up to you. Okay? We are up to, geez, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th week in the year, April 2nd. The Bible verse is Jeremiah 31:7. The focal image is choir members. The main color to be used is red. Paper choice is doily. And for texture, use some type of foil tape or foiled paper of that sort. Okay, so let's get into this and see what we can do. I've got my pieces over here, and let's get ourselves together. I'll walk through those with you, and then we'll see what we can come up with. For foil tape, I have this really thin glittery foiled tape that I may use, as well as foiled paper. I have this gold foiled vellum paper, just a piece of scrap, so I grabbed that. For doily, I have a couple small paper doilies. For red, as you can see, I've got a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, because I didn't have anything, smaller in red without clashy pattern. Choir members, I think I'm going to resort to the free images that we provide in this series for you. So, right there. I'm going to use that, as well as maybe I'll pull out a ticket or something. Let's see what we've got. Trying to use up these when I can. Oh, revival. I like that one. Okay. Maybe I can incorporate that in there. So I'll pull that out. And then for the verse, I am working out of my NIV Coloring Book Bible. Oh, and for paper choice, I also, for glitter paper, I grabbed this. I know I had some gold and some other colors, but I just couldn't find it. So this was the first thing I found. So I grabbed that. And then also with the verse that we're going to be working with out of Jeremiah, it talks about all people, the nations, and so forth like that. So I thought maybe use some map page. That might be fun as well. So I grabbed that. Okay, so let's go to our page and see how much room I'm working with. I've got some big pieces, and I know my margins are pretty good size, but yeah, I haven't done that yet. Okay, so for Jeremiah, I think we're somewhere around halfway page for Jeremiah. Let's see. Yep. Okay, and we need 31:7. Oh. 31. Okay, this page right here. Let me move this or I'm going to knock it over again. Let's see where we're at. And I hope you guys can see okay. We've got a little bit of an overcast going on today. I've got my blinds open and everything, but it's a cloudy, overcast day. There's no sun. A little bit cooler today. Okay, Jeremiah 31:7. It reads, "This is what the Lord says. Sing with joy for Jacob. Shout for the foremost of the nations. Make your praises heard and say, Lord, save your people, the remnant of Israel." Okay, so I can find that easily. I've been highlighting that, so let's start there this time. Let me go ahead and highlight that so I know where my spacing is. So where he says, shout For the most foremost of the nations, make your praises heard, and Lord, save your people. So I thought Matt Page would be really fun for that. Excuse me. Okay, make sure I'm in frame. All right, so let's get started. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's in good spirits. Let's see. Now I have this section here that needs to be colored at some point, but I don't need to worry about that right now because that's a different verse. We're focused on Jeremiah 31:7. So I don't want to cover that, but let's see. I could go this way. Okay, that'll work. I need a pen. Make some marks. Okay, I need about that much space. Yeah, let's start there. Okay, let me cut that real quick. Let's see. If I come to there, that's a little too long. Okay, shorten that just a bit. Let's try that. That'll work. Okay, we can fit that right in there. And then I'm thinking maybe, let's see. I'm gonna have to cut out the text. So if I there, gotta make some more tick marks. There. There. And then I want to kind of go around the text this way. So I'm gonna have to try here. Ooh, that's gonna be close there. I don't know how well this is gonna work. We're gonna try it. Okay, so let's move the Bible out of the way for a moment. And if this doesn't work, I'll have to try something else, guys. But hopefully I can get it to work. All right. Let's start with the straight edge, the easiest portion. Thinking okay, and then the rest I'm going to just kind of freehand and see what develops. Let's hope for the best. Well, let me start with this straight edge here too. I think I want to get that straight. all the way over to the edge, I believe. There. Okay. Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, we start here, don't we? Okay, so I'm gonna see how this works. What do you think, guys? Did I do good? Let's see. I can always trim. Okay, we need to move up. Okay, so we can move this whole piece here. Okay, and then let's see. Need to trim some off there. Wow, other than that, I did fairly well, I think. Okay, let's remove that tick mark too. I don't want that to show. And let's come around like that. Let's see. Okay, if I raise it up here, let's see, can you guys see that? I cover a little bit of the words there, so I need to do something there. Okay, let's do a little more trimming. Get rid of these tick marks. Like so, come around there. Oops. Just kind of trying to give it a little curvy. Maybe I should just use the scissors, huh? Probably be easier. Get rid of those little marks. Okay, and then I want to come down further on here. All right, so let's get a straight line on that portion. So that will be in line with the script. Let's see now how that fits. Okay, I need a bigger piece of paper actually, but I'm going to try and make this work. Okay. Oops. It's going to have to be very, very narrow. Okay, do the top the same way, narrow that down just a bit. Don't know how straight that is, but that's okay. It's too narrow. It doesn't want to hold in place. Let's try and freehand that again. Yep, it's not going to be straight, but we're going to work with it, guys. Okay, I think that'll fit now. The way I'd like it to, I think. Yes. Just like that. Okay, and we've got all our text. Okay, that's a start, guys. Hang in there. We're going to get this baby going. All right, so I can move my book again. So that's going to be the base. And then I'm thinking, put some of this map page on top. Okay, so let's see. Let's just go with this side here. I'm going to trace that out. Oh. There we go. All right, cut that out. right in like so. Yes. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Down we go. I wonder if I can cut a real fine piece to go on there. What do you think? Should I try? Just to make it look cohesive. Is that straight? I guess it is. Okay. Put a piece of it right here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Okay, that's a good start. Now we need to do, let's see, we got to get the foiled paper in there also, don't we? And doily. So what can we do there? I'm thinking maybe just trim the edges a little bit with that. Maybe put just a smidge right there. Trim that off. And then another continuation all the way down. See how that looks. Okay, we got that in there. Now we need the foiled paper or foiled tape. And I'm wondering if I should just trace that again. And overlay that another time. Let's try it. And I'm going to come in a little bit on this one to leave more of a margin of some sort, attempt anyway. I'm just using that pen line as a guideline as to the shape to cut. Okay, see how that looks. Not too bad. I'm gonna take a little bit off of there, so I can just come in a little bit. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Now, we know vellum tends to curl when we glue it, so but most of the time when you're gluing vellum, if you put it down and just leave it, it will dry flat for the most part, usually. But I don't know how it's gonna work today because I gotta keep going. Okay, there we go, like that. Okay, got this little piece. Can I use that somewhere? Oh, I have my foil tape I brought out too, huh? We could use some of that. Let's see. What color do I have in here? I have silver. That will make it nice and sparkly, won't it? I love this tape, but it's very delicate and it's hard to work with, but it's so fun and just adds just enough of glitter and shine to a project. I love it. Let's see. But you gotta be real careful. Okay. Okay. Let's just go all the way around. no, this piece is really, really narrow. Barely get it on there. There we go. Okay. Okay. We got it. Look at that little shimmer. Okay, let's bring my book Bible back in. Get that positioned, and I think that is pretty close to perfect is what I'm going to get. So let's start putting this down in place. I'm going to have to get me some tape. I think tape will work really good with working in this Bible rather than glue. I told myself that one time before, and I haven't made it to the store to get any yet. I need to get there. Need that much. Around the world here, guys. Okay, let's try and get this down straight. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere here. Okay. Yes, I like that. Make sure everything's going to stay in place. Pages. All right. What does that look like? Okay. So we've got red, we've got foil paper and foil tape, we've got doily. What else do I need? Okay, we need choir members and the verse. We've got the verse highlighted. So now these singing ladies, singing for the Lord. Let's see. I'm gonna have to cut those out. Where are my scissors? We're gonna have to put those separately, I think. Yeah. Okay, there's one. And two. And one more, guys. Now, you don't have to do this in a Bible. This is just what I'm choosing to do this year. This is our second year in this series. Last time I did it in a little notepad, and you can do your collages wherever and however you choose. I just thought it would be fun to start to fill up this coloring Bible a little bit more. Okay, we could put them. I'll just put them all right here on this side, because I don't want to take away from that Bible verse there. Okay. This is an open series. Feel free to join in at any time. Would love to have you. Let one of us know, myself or Anna G. We'd be more than happy to add you to the description box so you can be a little bit easier found. Please use the hashtag Faith-Filled Collaging 2025. And we would love to show our support for your makes. Okay, I like it. Now, let's see. I'm going to grab black pen, and we're going to do a little bit of music notes on here. Okay. I think that's how it goes, don't it? Wait. No, it goes like that, I think. Something like that. And something like that. Very nice. Okay, I think I've got everything other than my ticket. I would like to put that in here somewhere. Can I fit it right there? You know what? I'm going to put it right down here on the bottom, and it will fit. Well, See, now I want to change my mind. Fill this little blank space up here. All right, what do we think? I think I love it. I want to add any more doily over on this side, maybe a little trim piece. What do you guys think? Just to kind of balance out from the other side. Put that one there. Actually, we could bring it down to the bottom. Flip it over. Okay, that'll work. And then let's do the same with the top. I don't know if I can get that big piece in there. Nope, gotta trim it down. Still too big, darn it. There we go. I like it. I think I'm going to stop there. All right, guys. What do you guys think? Took a little minute, but we got it done. I am very pleased with that. All right, guys, let's run through the prompts and the verse again one more time. We are on hashtag Faith-Filled Collaging 2025 for April 2nd. The verse is Jeremiah 31:7. Choir members, red, doily, foiled tape, and foiled paper. I've got both. And Jeremiah reads 31:7. This is what the Lord says. Sing with joy for Jacob. Shout for the foremost of the nations. Make your praises heard and say, Lord, save your people, the remnant of Israel. Okay. I am done, guys. That's what I've got for you today. I hope you guys like the collage. Thank you so much for sticking with me. And as always, take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.